What's up with you? What's up with you people? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe out there. Bet you living out loud. All right, let's talk about it. Tonight starts the second half of the NBA season. Tonight, a whole lot of questions are going to be answered. Is Ben Simmons going to make his debut tonight against the Boston Celtics? Are the Los Angeles Lakers prime and ready for the second half of the season and make a playoff push? Is Are the Suns gonna be ready without having Chris Paul out there? These are all the questions that gotta be answered starting the second half of the season. First off, we all heard the news about Kyrie Irving being able to play almost every single game, being capable of playing the second half of the season, probably almost every single game second half of the season. And that's great news for for Cap for not only for the Brooklyn Nets, but also for the NBA. Get to see a dynamic player on the court do his thing. And Kevin Durant, I don't know if it's this week or next week, he's supposed to be coming back from his injuries. That's what I said that. He's supposed to be coming back from his injury too, making his debut. Now the question you got asked: are the Los Angeles Lakers prime and ready for the second half of the season? Can they forget what happened in the first half of the season and make a playoff push or a playing game push? Because AD is still going to be out for like 6 to 8 weeks with that foot injury, and who knows if he's going to come back 100% healthy. And you got Melo who's coming back from injury after suffering a hamstring. So the Lakers could be primed and ready to go because you got to admit, even though they don't look great, they were playing good basketball and they won I think back to back games for the All Star break. Then you got the Phoenix Suns who's gonna be without Chris Paul for the next 6 to 8 weeks with a thumb injury. Can Monty Williams keep it rolling with the Phoenix Suns and with this team? That's the question they gotta be answered too. And does it give an opportunity for Golden State, Memphis, and the Jazz to to make a push? Because Suns have been playing the best basketball in the West, and it gives this team a chance to step up and do their thing. And if I'm understanding right, Murray supposed to be coming back for making his debut after that knee injury he suffered. He suffered last year. Like a lot of questions going to be answered from the West starting this second half of the season. Like who's the best, who's right, and who's ready. So hold on, let me see. Now you got the Milwaukee Bucks, who you don't know what team you're gonna see night after night now. So you got Giannis still doing his own thing, but Middleton and Holiday has not been living up to their standards when it comes to this Milwaukee Bucks team. Now in the second half of the season, is Milwaukee gonna try to make it push, try to get number one seed in the playoffs, try to surpass the Bulls, who's supposed to be getting their players back from injury too, Alonzo Ball, Zach LaVine. What's up, Corey Turner? With the Vanguard at least. Yeah, let me put this in the chat. I want to know what y'all think about what the second half of the season gonna be looking like. So if y'all want to come up here and speak on the second half of the NBA season, what you expect to happen, let I add it to the screen. But Philly got a Philly got a lot of answers. They got answers themselves because Philly's been playing great without Ben Simmons and without James Harden. But they're gonna add James Harden to the mix, and are they gonna still be the same offensive team, or is James Harden gonna do his James Harden thing, dribble the air out the ball, and shoot with only like 4 to 5 seconds up? Because right now, Joe Embiid is the MVP of this league this year. But will that change with James Harden being added to the mix? They said, because I've heard from the media saying Joe Embiid and James Harden are going to be the best pick and roll on team in the history of the game. Well, they can say all that, but you got to see it to believe it. And plus, Philly been playing great defense this whole season. Can James Harden actually step up and be that defensive player that everybody wants him to be? Because to me, I think Doc Rivers been doing a great job with what he had to work with. Is Doc Rivers going to be forced to change the way he's been coaching this team because James Harden? That's the question we all got asked right there. And the reports are saying too that Doc Rivers may be on the hot seat if he don't get this thing done, and they may bring in somebody else to take over the Philadelphia 76ers. So, hold on. We got on Milwaukee. Lopez is supposed to be coming back from his back injury. Just like so with Lopez coming back and them already adding a couple more pieces to that Milwaukee Bucks team. Basically, let me ask y'all something. What team you think is going to be more ready in the second half of the season? Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Chicago, or or the Heat, or the Philadelphia 76ers? Like, what team can grab that number one seed going into the playoffs? Because I feel those are the five major teams right now. Because you can't say Atlanta, you can't say Atlanta, New York, or even Boston ready to make a overwhelming chase to make a even playoff type of run. Because fans in New York is getting tired of the head coach, as even though it is his second year of the season for the Nets. I don't know what it is y'all wanted from the man. I understand y'all frustrated. Y'all thought after what the Nets did last year, y'all gonna be more approved and more championship ready. So I got a feeling no matter what happens next year, whatever happens to the Knicks here on out, Tom Thibodeau will be back next year as the New York Knicks head coach. Like, don't forget, he said before he took the job, like, I know I got to change the way I do things. And once a man, even though he said that, he wasn't going to change nothing. He wasn't going to change the way he coached. So I'm really disappointed in Atlanta because I thought Nick McMillan had that team at certain spot at a certain point in the league where these young cats are ready to play. But I guess it's still some more issues with the way they do things in Atlanta because Atlanta has been what Atlanta Hawks had been what they always have been for a decade. They look good at first, then they let you down later. Then you got the Boston Celtics, who got all the talent in the world, but don't sometimes still don't know how to put it together to make things happen. Like you got Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, those cats. Like now, True the King believes that Boston is one of the have been playing great basketball, and and people are underrated them, and they think and he believes that they can beat any team in the East now. Even though me and other people had tried to explain to him time and time again, yeah, Boston is doing Boston things once again, but they still have an issue. But they still ain't going to get it done because they don't have no answers for for Brooklyn, Chicago, Milwaukee, and Miami. Like let's go by what matchup they will make the playoffs. But you got to ask, what matchup will Boston Celtics get in the first round of the playoffs? And who they going to be facing? What's up, Paulo? Now, I always look at the second half of the season is not only you going to try to get the playoff spot, but what the matchup's going to be going into the playoffs. Because if you get the right matchup going into the playoffs, and you have in your first and second round, you may have a good chance to make to the NBA finals, to the conference finals. Because right now you got the Chicago Bulls, who's the number one seed in the regular season right now. Now it's a possibility if Brooklyn keep playing the way they're playing, they may end up beating them in the first round. Now you got a Brooklyn Nets team who should have been like a top five seed playing number one seed Chicago Bulls, where they're gonna have Brooklyn as a favorite to win that series because they don't think the Bulls gonna got enough firepower to handle the Brooklyn Nets. Also, it's a possibility you may see a first round playoff matchup of the Phoenix Suns versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Like many Lakers fans, many LeBron James nutcutters and fans felt like the only reason why Phoenix beat them in the first round last year because AD wasn't there. Yeah, I know everything's done from the net. Like, but we got because next second half season ain't no joke. They said it was gonna be hard as hell. So whatever they gonna do with Ben Simmons, Kyrie Irving, and Durant, they better do it now because they cannot be playing games right now. They cannot be playing games. They need to get their ass up off the bench and in there playing right now. Yeah, I forgot about Cleveland. That's what I'm saying. You look at this second half of the NBA schedule, you got several teams who going to be having a hard as hell schedule. Like you can get away with not playing hard, not playing your game the first half of the season, but second half of the season, you can't be messing around now. You got to go out there and play your best. Yeah, I've been seeing that. What the hell, Kyrie Irving say? So Kyrie Irving made another statement talking about how he's right and everybody else was wrong. Well, Polo, if he gets everybody back from injury and they actually are playing out there, shouldn't people have to watch out? Like if your teammate was Kevin Durant, wouldn't you be telling people to watch out? See, I think Kyrie wants teams to be gunning for them. He wants those teams to bring that smoke. Because now that Kyrie's able to play almost every game from on out, hopefully he don't get injured. Think about it. Kyrie Irving ain't no part-time player no more. Kevin Durant coming back from his injury. Ben Simmons gonna be making his debut. And don't forget they did sign who they signed off